back to the Procrastinarium. My name is Jan, and today we're continuing our Let's Play as Tunisia. It is quite late in the day. It's midnight. I've been very busy today. Been doing a lot of work, which means it's a bit late when I'm recording this, and I do apologize, but I might not make the most sense today. Right, we can increase our naval capacity, so we will. Since we can build more ships, we will build more ships. So I'm gonna build more trade ships to kinda get more trade in and to try dominating, or to try get some power in over here in Sevilla. I wanted to say Valencia there for a second. That's how tired I am. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why not? Oh, it's a bit loud. Let's mute us a bit. That's not the right button. That's the right button. There we go. We have ship missions. Create proper fleet. Sure, why not that one? We can always increase our fleet. Portugal is now in the coalition against us, which only involves Portugal. Because, yeah, we have quite some aggressive expansion against them. As we do the same with Castile. Yeah, we're still quoting this. That's what we did in the previous episode, wasn't it? We took Alentejo. Is this even Alentejo? I think it is. It is Alentejo. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good idea. Yeah, oh well. What were we gonna do? Because we don't have many options, do we? We have Naples as an option. And not delete them. I wish we did have Aragon as an option though. Since Castile has shit alliances at the moment. What? Since when? I thought they were best buddies with Austria or something. Wasn't that a thing? They don't have that many men either. I mean, they have a few more than we do, but they don't have that many men. And technologically we're on par. But they finished off offensive ideas, and we haven't. We haven't finished off any ideas. France still considers me a rival. Austria loves me. Will Austria have an alliance? We really need a strong alliance. That's what we were going for. Strong alliances, not alliances with puny little neighbors. Like, oh, we have an alliance with Crimea, Yemen, the Timurids. And an alliance with Ethiopia. I thought you were a protectorate. And an ally, apparently. How does that work? I do not know. Something else. The Timurids, how much do they like us? Yeah, but improve relations. The Ottoman army in itself is not that... I mean, it is quite strong. It's 49,000 men, but... But they consider... Well, we consider them a rival. So I already have claims on everything? Oh, I do. We should go to war with them then. I'm sure we can take on the Ottomans on our own. Also, the fact that shift actually control drag selects all only ships. That's fantastic. Sevilla, Safi, Tunis. Tunis would do. Sevilla would do a bit as well. So let's go into Sevilla first. And then we still have things, and we still have that mission, so we can just go build another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we've made ourselves poor. What should benefit? I think diplomacy should benefit. Why not? We're closest to that one. Trade dispute against Spain. And conquest against Portugal. Oh, we can fabricate a claim against Madeira. You know what? We are gonna declare Spain a rival. They already rivaled us, so it's fine. And then we'll fabricate a claim on not Rio de Oro or the Canaries, but this Andalucia, or as they call it, Isbilia for some reason. I guess because they're Castilian and not Catalan. This is Catalan. Yeah. We can build things. Right, no. We're building ships. That's our mission. Build all the ships in the world. How many? We need more transporters, so. And we will build them. Because we need them. So we can transport troops over to... Oh, we haven't caught this yet. I did not know. I really wish we had more army though. We have manpower. We have plenty manpower. We just need more men. There we go. That wasn't that difficult, was it? Create another fleet, so we can protect more trade somewhere. Western Europe doesn't really help us. Alexandria does though. I don't think we're even transferring trade yet, but as soon as, yeah, it's better. I mean, it's a bit better. It's gonna go into here and then into here, where hopefully we can. Oh, we forgot one. You know what? We'll just add this Tunis thingy. There we go, because they have some outdated ships, it seems. A bit more control over there. Control everywhere. Yes, yes. So we have Timbuktu and Tunis. Now, Timbuktu doesn't seem a logical place to have a thingy right now, although it's bringing in a lot of money. But anyway it goes, it's gonna end up in Sevilla. Now, if we put a guy in here though, where we have quite a bit of trade power, and with a dude, that trade power is draining from the Ottomans and going straight to us over here. And then it's going straight on into Spain. Where we're still not a dominant power, even though we control most of Portugal now. Which is a shame. And we're making a decent amount of money, so we're going to be able to build another army, which we will need to fight the Ottomans. Is Spain at war? So why did you tell me to attack Spain? I can protect against Spain, but I would need 44,000 men. I can have 38,000. And they have finished offensive ideas. Oh god, that's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Oh look! They are... yeah, they're so Catholic. That's bad. And how many did we say you had? 55,000. Everyone has things in the thousands. Right, we're not going to take the Protect Against Spain mission, because we can't. We will instead build another army, I guess. Yeah. Build another army. That will work. And then we can go against the Ottomans, I guess. Because with all our allies, we should be able to defeat the Ottomans. Yay, Wharf! New technologies. And get some more of the Mamlukian provinces back to us. Which, I mean, why do the Ottomans need them? They can't even take anything. Yay, we have a claim on Isbilia. We can fabricate another one. Are these still Sunni? No, they're Catholic. Anything else here that's a trade port? Like something that we can actually connect to, not something random. No, just death. I really hope they get into a war with France or something. That would help us, actually. And we're just gonna go next door to Badajoz and then Cadiz. And then maybe Gibraltar. You know, just destroy them. Now, Navy, I haven't checked Navy. It's been a few days again. We have the biggest Navy. Which is fantastic. We don't have a lot of big ships though, which is a bit bad. But now we have an army that doesn't match the Ottoman army, but it matches our army. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. It's an army. I mean, you can use it for sieging or something. Now, did we harsh treat this? Yes, we did. And friendly troops gives it -5. Oh, minimum revolt risk is in minus actually. Yay, golden era for culture. Going to Algraven actually, we'll see how high the thingy goes. 7%. That's not good. What's this? No, get more mercantilism. Mercantilism is good for us. Nethera is very revolty. But it's going down, I mean, we have negative stability. Boost it! That helps. And then once it's a core, that will help. And nationalism will go away, and I can start sending troops back. Back to our own country so we can go after the Ottomans, I guess. It's not wise going against the Ottomans, but we will. Because we're brave. And as soon as I say that, I regret that decision. But I guess we'll go against the Ottomans then. And we can't go against the Portuguese, because our truce doesn't expire for another 7 years. And they are not in a big enough war for me to go to war with them. Like, if they got into a war with France, then I would be all like, whoop-de-doo, let's go, we're on our way. But they're not. Right. Yeah, we lost the claim on Anethea, it doesn't matter. We are gonna use our ships to scout over here a little bit and see what some of the Ottoman men are. Because if there's a lot over here, then we'll just plop ourselves into the port over here. In front of Constantinople. Or Istanbul, depending who you ask. But it was Constantinople this time. And yeah, there's 20,000 in Corfu, it seems. And so if there's 20,000 in Constantinople as well, yeah, this is a good place to be. As soon as our men arrive. It might take a while. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack Spain. Yeah, and I'm not gonna go against the Ottomans in here. But I will annoy them over here. Because I can. So, the Ottomans, all in all, have around 50,000 men, I guess. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, they have 60,000 men. And 40,000 of those men are in Europe, are stuck in Europe currently. So I think if the Timurids join, which they actually might not because they're in a war. Okay, maybe if Yemen joins. They won't join either. Who else is our ally? Crimea, and Crimea is gonna join on the Ottoman side. I mean, it is doable. It's just, they have finished offensive ideas as well, and they get immense discipline because they're Ottoman. What else? They have huge manpower recovery speeds. Yeah, they have all the Ottoman ideas already. We don't have all of our ideas, do we? No, because they westernized instead. How far behind are the Timurids? I mean, the Ottomans are 2 levels behind us. Which I don't know what that gives them. Actually, look. Haha. 2 levels behind us gives them nothing. We have the Muslim infantry units already. And we don't have more discipline. Our land morale is only +3. Our land morale is 3.3. Yeah, the Ottomans is probably higher. Since they have offensive ideas, which I think gives a morale boost. Offensive gives... No, it gives a discipline boost. Which means that their discipline is 110. And mine is 100. Have any money left? Yeah, nothing we can do with. I mean, we do technically have an advantage, and they are already busy. So I'm guessing they won't join. Or what is this war against even? Golden Horde Conquest of Nogai. Yeah, I mean, this is being won, so I guess we could, and the Timurids might actually join. So why don't we check? Yeah, the Timurids will join. Yemen won't because they're in debt and in another war. And Ethiopia won't because this is a distant war, but the Timurids will. So that's great. So I'm not gonna take Roma, by the way. I am going to go for Kena, because I think we are probably gonna be able to take that one and then move these troops into Gaza. I did see an Ottoman general over here though, who is a 5-1. Yeah, they're moving into Sinai, 128th. How quickly are they gonna get out? 10th of March, and we're gonna get in on the 10th of March as well. So they're probably gonna get out before we get in, because I'm guessing they're force marching. Yeah, they're going for that one. Okay. I knew it! I knew it that they were gonna go for that one immediately. Oh, we helped up with them. And we can still win. We defeated their dude, which was their heir, which is great. There's a civil war in Karakayunu. They can't get the majority of their forces over here, which is 40,000 men. I'm gonna split this in half and send half into Sinai. And Anthea is now a core, fantastic, which means it's probably a bit less revolted than it used to be. Yeah, it is. It's only 3.3 now. Take Gaza. Actually, yeah, sure, why not? I'll take it. We can actually have another general, so I might actually employ another general. Or wait and get the next military tech. Because that gives us the advanced cavalry, which is stronger. We'll see. Probably gonna get the general though. As long as our ships are blockading over here so that they can't get the majority of their forces, then we're fine. I mean, Crimea is gonna send their army down, their 13,000 men or however many they have, but that's gonna be fine. And the Timurids are probably gonna start coming in with their forces soon. There's 27,000 of them. And they're going straight into Gaza. They will be in on the 6th of October. Okay. So I need to start reinforcing. Ethiopia broke their alliance with us, but they're protectorate anyways, so there was no real alliance. I mean, it was a protectorate. There we go. We've won. I did not think we had it in us, honestly. Give them more local authority, crush them. No. We're gonna reform society. Why not? And we're gonna take 1,000 cavalry. Actually, we're gonna go down to speed 3. Take 1,000 cavalry out of here and then get another general. Just in case the Ottomans decide to send more troops down. That's a shit general. Another one? Really? Fine. As long as it's general, it's something, I mean. Yeah, our army tradition is shit. Yeah, as soon as we take Kina, our war score is gonna go up. We've won 2 battles though, which is quite impressive. This one was quite narrow. I mean, it does give us war score. So I don't know why we don't have... Yeah, because they control Kina, but... Yeah, as long as we continue winning battles, we'll be fine. Also the Timurids. The Timurids are still busy with that side of the war. So with Kazan and Nogai. There's 12,000 Ottomans coming south again. I mean, we can defeat them, it's just gonna take a while. Yeah, they have a lot of manpower as well, which is something we... I mean, we have more. I don't know why they didn't want to join the war. Yeah. There we go, we've taken Kina, which gives us bonus. Which means that I can actually detach a siege out of Sinai and send these armies into Negev. Because then I can protect them. Detach and take that one into Judea as well. The good thing is that we did this, which released Syria, which the Ottomans don't like. Anyways, so we might actually improve relations with them and get them into an alliance. So Syria has cores still on all of this area, which is great. But we can return it to them in the end, by the time the war is over. So Poland's never going to give them access either, so they can't really get around with the majority of the troops. So we can just continue taking their provinces over here and make this an easy war. Because I doubt Syria will give them access either. Unless they decide to come in this way, which they might. There's 17,000 men over there now. Or they might just build their armies on this side, which is something I would have done. Yeah, we can still reinforce. Although compromising the West territorial area, Tunisia is politically a rather shattered nation. Ali I's power over the empire has been severely limited by various local rulers, and he is faced with increasing difficulty in administrating his large empire. The desperate mix of culture groups with different values and beliefs have resulted in conflicts erupting over the most insignificant matters. We're gonna increase centralization possibilities. Because we have to. Oh, we don't actually have the money. We're gonna take a loan, which means we will have the money. Because I think our loans are quite gigantic. Yeah, 109%. I mean 109 ducats. I'm making more troops so that I can reinforce this area. I'm gonna keep the big armies together so that we can reinforce one another. But I will siege everything else with smaller armies. And this episode is over the limit, but I don't know, I feel like playing a little bit more. Maybe a minute or two more, and then I'll end the episode. I could technically always just increase it so that it's half an hour long, but... yeah, these provinces are quite worthless down here. Taking Judea will be good though, even if we take it for ourselves at the end of the war. Judea is always good. We can take workshop and courthouse. Only costs 262 admin points, really? We're so far behind. Yeah, I'm gonna take it then. There we go, the Timurids are now joining the battle with all their troops, which, I mean, they're weaker than the Ottomans, but it's still a large number of troops. Although these 18,000 Ottomans here in Iraq al-Arab do bother me. We need all their help. Actually, you can stay here then. If you've reinforced, you can stay there. Yeah, I think... yeah, see, there was 30,000 men in that battle. And they still lost, mostly probably because they got crossing penalties. Which are a big problem. But it does diminish the Ottoman army, so... and it's now going into Loresten, which is over here. Oh no, the Ottomans are staying put. Blah blah blah, diplomatic reputation, doesn't matter. We've taken Sinai, I'm gonna move you up into Judea and you into Sidon. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that actually. That was a stupid move. Doesn't matter. The majority of the Ottoman forces are still here. That's 52,000 men. And they're coming south. 2nd of July. The 12th of July. Right, I'll send more troops in. Crimea is a horde though. So Crimea and the Timurids should be evenly matched. I was kind of hoping they would actually deal with one another, but apparently that's not gonna happen. Get more troops in here. Get all our troops in here then. Otherwise this battle isn't gonna go well. Isn't gonna go well either way, is it? Crap. That was not something I wanted. Actually it's going well. We're winning. Yeah, we've won. So that did something. Can take another diplomatic idea as well. Yeah, our man escaped. I mean, our armies will reinforce here, so we're fine. But it's annoying. I'll leave them here where I can go to any army. But yeah, the majority of the Ottoman forces are still here, so they're quite good. I mean, we can continue sieging the rest of their area. I wish we could get the Crimeans out of the war. But we probably can't piece them out. No. I mean, though we defeated them twice, so we have some war score with them. Yeah, the Timurids don't want to siege things for some reason. I mean, they should. If they do, this is going to be good. Sardinia has been fabricating claims on us now. We can fabricate more claims on Spain as well. On either Caceres, I guess. Yeah, if they get to a war with France, then I will more than happily attack them. Just be a dick and attack them. Like they would be if I were losing a war, but I'm not. Because I'm uber powerful. For some reason we're defeating the Ottomans, which... I mean, it's always good, it's just surprising. I'm always surprised when I can manage to beat the Ottomans. In any game. Even when I was playing my Iron Man game as France, I was surprised that I can defeat the Ottomans. Is Crimea going to lose this? They both have low morale, but they won. We won the Battle of the Gulf Taranto. Okay, we actually gained a ship out of it as well. But yeah, Crimea, we have no war score, even though we've been winning battles. Yeah, they have force match as well, which is annoying. Force march is always annoying. This episode is really going long. It's now literally 30 minutes. At the time of recording, I don't know how many frames it skipped, but it says it's 30 minutes. Yeah, the Ottomans were coming in over there, so they moved out. Really? Do they actually have any claims on the Ottomans? Yeah, they do. They have a court over there. Which we might actually force the Ottomans to return, just to keep the Timurids on our good side. And our war score is still ticking up. I don't know how much would it actually cost to take these two provinces. Yeah, just a little bit too much. And them to return the thing to the... No, that's the Papal State. The thing to the Timurids? This? And actually 25, which is more than we currently have. But it would make them... It would be possible, I guess. Because the war score is going to continue taking up for quite a while. And we want another Battle of the Gulf of Taranto. We are going to continue sieging over here. Syria now likes us. They don't like us enough though. They like us enough, but we're at war. We're gonna marry them though. And get them to like us a bit more and take more provinces. Now this is considered distant overseas to the Ottomans. We've taken Havran as well. So I'm gonna move my troops into there. We have a claim on that. This episode is really running long, but I really want to continue playing. Because winning a war with the Ottomans makes me more excited than it probably should. Because winning is 28,000, 29,000 men now. Yeah, we might need to peace out sooner rather than later. And without the return of that territory. Yeah, we're at 30 now, so we might be actually able to get at least 2 provinces out of it, which would be something if we manage to take another province over here. And if that didn't break us too much. No, it didn't. We're fine. Yeah, we need to take another province. Judea is actually really good. Judea is quite good. It's not enough? Oh, come on. That must have given us some war score. The Ottomans are now going somewhere north, so they're probably gonna regroup on this side. We've taken Judea. I'm gonna shove these troops into Aleppo. 20%? There we go, they would agree. Let's see if we can't get them to give us some money as well. They would give us a little bit of money. And 2 provinces, which is great. So this one was Egyptian and this one wasn't, but that's okay. We got 2 provinces out of the Ottomans. We won a war against the Ottomans by being smart, which is not something that happens very often. And on that note, I'm actually gonna finish this episode because I can. We can't protect it. 91,000 men. They have a huge army. No one can match that army. Holy mother of Lord. Yeah, we can't match that at all. Can't match Spain either. Spain doesn't have that many troops though. They're at war with the Mutapa. But that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share it with your friends. And until next time, bye bye.